Hello and welcome back to Prison Architect. Last time we added a nice laundry room, and overall, you know what, the prison has been going pretty okay so far. There have been a few kerfuffles every now and again where somebody did, I think, get shanked at one point. I mean, someone was really near death, and I'm actually honestly not 100% sure why. I think just so long as we don't question it, it'll be more or less okay. Like, I know it's pretty low on the scale of good versus bad things that occur for someone to be shanked, but, you know, honestly, it's not the end of the world. We can work with it. Anyway, we were currently working on adding a few more cells. We also have to spend our nice money to get this visitation up and running as well, which is just sort of an important thing to get done, you know? It's just kind of one of those things that we're trying to work on. But for now, let's actually just get this cell block all set. So let's clone this up. And, oh, that was not right. Okay, there we go. Here we go. New clone. All the cells belong to us, except, I mean, I guess. They technically belong to whatever prisoner we're going to stick them in. I mean, it's kind of like a co-ownership, honestly. Like, they get to do more or less whatever they want to do in those cells, and we just don't question it for the most part, just because, you know, that's a good thing to do. They can do whatever they want to in there, so long as they're not actually tunneling out. Now, I've had the thought, these bins, tidiness is important when it comes to contraband. Do we need to put these bins anywhere other than, like, the kitchen? I don't even know. I think we should put some in the staff room. Like, we'll put one bin in the staff room. That should be good. I don't know, do we put one in, like, the canteen so that people can throw stuff away, or is that questionable? Like, could they use the bin to execute some sort of unholy rampage upon other prisoners? Like, would Birchading just, like, get Stubbs and shove him in the trash bin? Because that'd be the worst. I think it's probably a good idea to put one in the common room. I don't even know. I don't know, I feel like trash cans are important. Like, we should actually have trash cans in the prison. Yeah, there we go. We're just going to put it there. Look, I've done it. It's done. That means that it is officially concrete and set in stone. Not technically, but, you know, we're going to go with it anyway. And that's going to be how it is. Let's set up some nice pipes for those toilets, because if the people in these cells cannot use the toilets, it's going to get very dirty very quickly, and ain't nobody got time for that. Honestly, that's the worst. Let me see. Yes, visitation. That's our next move. So we need to get visitation set up so that all of the families can come meet our nice prisoners, even though, you know, they're filthy degenerates, all of these prisoners, and they really, really shouldn't be allowed to meet with civilization outside of the prison, because, you know what? If prison and civilization mixes, there's gonna be some flow between the two of them, and it's probably going to result in a bit of prison getting into normal life. And quite frankly, the only part of prison that could get into normal life, because basically the only part of prison in general, is just shanking people like nobody's business. And what society does not need is more shanking. It could do with a significantly smaller quantity of shanking. How you feeling, guard? Like, you doing okay? Dude, he's just sitting on that couch, just taking a look at that TV. Nice job, dude. Just keep yourself from, like, having a complete freak out, and I'll be more than happy. Honestly, while we did make a really, really nice staff room here, we may very well need a much larger one, because, just saying, we got, like, what? I don't know, 25 members of staff for this tiny staff room with, like, just no space? Dude, okay, are you playing pool by yourself? Please don't tell me you were doing that, guard. Don't just come in here and play pool by yourself, not on work time. Like, you can practice your pool skills elsewhere. Unless you have a friend, you're not allowed to use the pool table. Put him in solitary. We can't do that because he's a guard, and guards don't go in solitary, because it sends the wrong message to all of our prisoners, apparently. Jeez. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. So let's get the lights set up in this hallway, and this is gonna be visitation. Now, visitation should be quite nice. I think it's the case that we need to put some nice stuff in visitation for the prisoners to, like, do stuff with their families with. I think that's a thing that happens and is important. But I don't know, and I just don't know. I'm gonna do it anyway, like, maybe get a pool table up in here. That'd be nice, right? Does everybody like that? No? Yeah, you better like that, because that's just how it's gonna be. So we're gonna have the nice airlock that leads out here. I mean, this is gonna be a big risk factor when it comes to actually keeping people inside of the prison, because this is the second exit to the prison, which is... One exit is just a problem enough for keeping people inside. Having two is going to be just ridiculous, but you know what? We're going to do it, and it's going to be fine. So let's set up... Let's see. Prisoners want to be on the side with the one seat. So maybe we set up, like, a couple visitors' tables here. And then we get, like... Can we just put a pool table in here? Failed visitors table, visitors booth. Yeah, I'm just gonna put like a pool table in there. And is that gonna, like, make people happy? Question mark? I don't even know. Hopefully. I mean, I would guess that they'd be pretty happy about that. I'd be happy about it. I mean, I'd be in prison, so I wouldn't be that happy about it, but, you know, close enough. We're also going to put fancy tile in here because we need to make it look like our prison is not a gulag. And fancy tile is really good at making prisons not look like gulags. And saying that, it's basically a gulag. So, yeah. It's not the best situation for our prisoners, but they got to get over it because, you know, they're stuck here forever. Not technically forever. I mean, we will put a parole room in here. We have to get rid of them just to make some money. We do have a parole room. What am I saying we have to put a parole room in here? I built this last time. What am I even on about? Jeez. Okay. So, nice. That's the visitors area up and running. Visitation come the morning should be a new thing. And we'll have a guard in there just to make sure nobody kills each other. Because, again, civilization and prison meeting is a bad thing. We don't technically want that to happen, but it's going to happen, and we have to get over it. Let's also get all of these offices nice. Hey, wait a minute. Foreman, do you not have a light in your room? Chief, neither the foreman nor the chief actually have a light in their office. How did I mess this up so badly? How have I done this? They couldn't see anything. How did you get any research done the entire time? I don't understand. I mean, props to you. I'm not saying that, like that's a bad thing. That's very impressive, actually. But, geez, that's terrible. And what sort of material are we going to have for this hallway? Because it can't just be this, like, concrete. That's not good enough. Mosaic? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling some mosaic coming on. There we go. That's nice. See that? That's going to be a nice office area. It's going to look beautiful. And if anyone doesn't like it, well, get wrecked. Because I don't care. That's not our problem. Well, I mean, technically it is our problem, but we're going to ignore it because I choose to. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, that is actually quite nice. Oh, there's a nice, the feng shui between the dark tile and the bright wooden floors is definitely working. Putting the brightness to the east and the darkness to the west has brought my chi into perfect alignment, especially the warden. The warden has very good chi right now. Warden, don't talk about your chi. Get back to work. I mean, technically the warden has nothing to do because the only person researching anything is the police chief, because we kind of need tasers ASAP so that, you know, we can tase people. Because I like tasing people. It's fun. I mean, in a court of law, I'm not going to admit to that, but in this particular situation, I'll say, yeah, sure, that's a good time. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll put it somewhere around a 5. You know? It's great. Let me see. Is there any other, like, beautification we want to do right now? Because I love beautifying this prison. I mean, look at how nice it looks right now. It's just beautiful. If we could put, like, I think, honestly, this concrete tile in the hallways is probably the best move. And these prisoners don't get anything nice, so nothing better than concrete floor for everyone. That'll be fine. Are we getting new members in? Oh, yeah, we are. We are getting a full-on 6 normal security prisoners to fill up these new cells soon enough. We're getting up towards that 50 prisoner. Oh, visitation rights. We need another TV. Where are we going to put another TV? We have so many What are you doing? Oh, wait, no. Oh, whew. Oh, I thought for a second that the guard was watching the prisoner's TV. That was not going to be acceptable, I can assure you. But apparently, they're not doing that. That's good. That is very good indeed. I don't know. Should we just, for the sake of getting this done, put a TV in here? I don't even know. There we go. We're going to put a TV in there. That should get visitation rights done, and yeah, that's our money, and we can just, like, stop that from happening. I know we kind of gamed the system, but you know what? If the system is made in such a way that it can be gamed, it deserves it. Inmate nutrition research, long-term, short-term investments. I think governmental security rating is what we want right now. 2 dog handlers, 2 armed guard on patrol. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. And we get $15,000. That's beautiful. We can, like, actually build our armory now. Have we gotten our prisoners in? Oh, we have 35 minutes. Okay, I see. I understand. I'm being impatient. I want it so bad, but we get nothing. So, let's see. We want some form of armory down here. So what we're going to want is a building completely separate from everything else so that the prisoners have the hardest time possible to get in here. They have to fight their way out into a lawn, which is basically going to be a killing field filled with snipers. And they're going to have to come into here. So this is probably going to be the main security, like, checkpoint thing where we keep, like, CCTV areas. We have door controls. Guards are going to come back here all the time. We'll have a little hallway room here. It's going to be a hallway room because it's not going to be a formal hallway. It's not long enough. It's kind of diminutive. But off of here, we're going to have, I think we want 3 buildings. I don't know. I need to check the rooms again. So clearly there's the armory that we need, which is weapon racks, guard lockers, table. Is there like a security room? I don't even know. Doesn't look like... There is a security room. Okay. That's going to be this room right here, and we're going to fill it up with CCTV and stuff. We're going to have the armory off to the side, where we're going to have all the armed guards. Off to this side is going to be the kennel, which is going to be filled with dogs, which is, you know, it's okay. I mean, I'm partial to dogs, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Let me see. That's 5. So we're going to have literally, oh, yeah, we're going to have the same size. I don't even care. I don't care what is necessary. It's going to be symmetrical. And then we're going to have off of here a classroom. And this is going to be where guards are going to learn all of their taser work and get all worked up with that. And that is actually, that's kind of a pretty cool building, actually. I like it. Oh, this is not lined up properly at all. This is wrong. Who allowed for this? It was me. It was me. Let's not question that. It was definitely me. There we go. That, let's get the foundations all set up, is going to be our nice security building at this point. And we're going to fill it up with armories and kennels, and we're going to get all the nice things that we can, like, shoot prisoners with. It's going to be beautiful. Get it done, people! Go for it. There's no other construction jobs. This is what you need to do. Hey, check out visitation. What are you guys all doing walking through here? I specifically built this so you guys didn't have to walk through the rest of the... Okay, fine. Fine, I guess we don't... Can you open that door too? Thank you. Okay, so we are getting families in. Families are chatting it up. Prisoners are getting in there. Should be nice. As soon as we get some form of, like, automated doors, which is something we're going to get at some point. When, I don't really know, I'm going to be honest. Can we even get that right now? No, we can't. We need remote access. What does it take to get remote access? This. $2,000. Do we have that? We do, actually. Let's get remote access. Oh, wait, can we stop that? Let's get taser rollout first. Because we definitely want tasers ASAP. Is there anything else we can do for research right now? Land expansion? That's not going to be the most important. I think micromanagement is going to be good. And we'll just get that set soon enough. And we should be getting just the jail door there to form this actual building itself. And we're going to have to extend the fence around this. Because this is going to be internal to the prison itself. It's not going to be an external structure. We'll just have to tear down all of this fence, and that's how it's going to work. Basically, to get here, they're going to exit through this staff door into this section, and that's going to be beautiful. Don't say it's not beautiful, because it is. Is this symmetrical? Oh, better be symmetrical. I'm not certain it is, actually. It's kind of concerning. Anyway, there we go. That is, actually, we built an entire building in one go. That, like, never happens in this game. I almost always just build them incrementally and they become a hodgepodge, like the main prison over here. But this is actually going to be kind of nice. I mean, when you think about it, should it have its own power generator? That seems incredibly wasteful. Like, exceptionally wasteful. It does admittedly sound like my kind of exceptionally wasteful, but no, let's not do that. That's terrible. That sounds like a good idea, and when I say that, I mean it doesn't actually sound like a good idea, but it's not for the best, don't worry. There we go. We'll get the lights all set up in there, and we should just get some doors, and basically it's done. I mean, when I say done, I mean it's just an empty building, and we haven't put anything in it. So thereby, done is kind of a relative term. Open locked doors. Can we get, like... You know, honestly, we can just lock this door open right now to allow the workmen to do their job nicely and probably get the staff-only deployment back in here because ain't nobody coming out here. Also this. This has to be staff-only because if they get into the security room, those prisoners, we're going to be destroyed. Terribly by a bunch of prisoners with guns. That's not good. Prisoners with guns is always a concerning situation. Anyway, with the creation of our new security building, which is going to be beautiful once it actually gets up and running with all the security stuff, and visitation, which is already up and running, and the outside world is being infected slowly by Mr. Dwayne the Mangler White. Dwayne. Oh, joyriding for 2 years? Disgusting. How dare you, White? I mean, assaulting an officer, you know, you can get away with that. Joyriding? How dare you? That's the worst. Anyway. How can we have such degenerates? Thanks for watching. Next time, we're going to continue to expand our security room. Once again, thanks for watching, and of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your day.